I wouldn't say inevitable because nothing's inevitable either way in football. We know that. We're used to a few surprises, particularly in the last few weeks. And, it's not nice. I know the job. We work hard here. Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone has a work ethic and an idea. And it doesn't always go the way you want it or not. And clubs make decisions. We're all in that category. So it's a shame because from the outside looks like a man that gave everything in the role and he moves on. That's not my. I'll just do my job. I think fans will be fans. We know where everyone's loyalty lies. We know how passionate fans are in England for their clubs, and it's a London derby. So I expect it to be passionate on both sides, and I will just do my job personally. He's a good manager. I worked under him. He's a good man, a good manager. I've got huge respect for him, and he's working hard, as I say, all the managers in the Premier League, and he'll be working to turn it around for them, of course. As I said, I've played in these games where London derbies against teams that are in pretty poor form, and their crowd come, and from the feeling that they might have been having in recent games, it's actually transformed because they're in a London derby where they travel and the atmosphere changes, and that can affect the game. So I don't think it's a good or bad time to play. We have to be aware of their threats on the pitch. No, I'm actually not, and the reason being, I didn't like the last 20 minutes against Valencia, but I think that can happen. And if you're trying to play in a certain way, like we are, and you're trying to be aggressive isn't a word, but you're trying to play in a certain way, there will be games where you get tested. It happened a lot. I've seen a lot of big teams in the Champions League concede goals this season, not just ourselves. When I look at our league form, I know where we're at in terms of statistically. We've conceded more goals than we want, but in terms of what we're conceding, in terms of crosses into our box and teams getting into our box, it's not that bad. Our conversion rate isn't good. So these are things I'm fully aware of. But I'll be concerned about us as long as we're conceding goals. And in the Premier League and in the Champions League, you're going to concede goals. We're playing against quality opposition. There's always a need for improvement, and we always analyse, we always speak with the players and work with the players. But what's important is points on the board, and that continued want for improvement. And at the moment, we're okay, but we want more. Yeah, I'm happy. I think that, again, it's like everybody. We're always trying to improve. I know that Kepa, as a professional, is a keeper that's striving. You can see it in his attitude, how he trains every day. He's a keeper that's striving to be better, as he should do at his age and status that he's at. Chelsea's number one, big price tag. Spain's number one, sort of at the moment, competing with a great goalkeeper as well. So he'll want to get better all the time. And there have been a few instances this season where he'll be the first one to say he can do better. That's football at the top level. But I'm happy with him and happy with his work ethic.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.